Hi everyone. I am Vivek Gulati. I am co-founder and the CEO of Grip Invest. Before starting the idea with Nikhil on Grip Invest, I was working with a company called Wheelseye, where I was working as a entrepreneur in residence and helping them to build a product for the sales product basically. Before Wheels, I was working with a startup called Chalo, where I met Nikhil for the first time. And Chalo, my responsibility was to expand the Chalo business from business development perspective to different cities. Uh, Prior to Chalo, I was working with another startup called Oyo Rooms. I was there for good 4 years and was taking care of the responsibility of expanding Oyo business internationally as well as into the tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities of India. I am a chemical engineer by education. Yeah, so that's a good brief about me. Nikhil, why don't you go
Okay.
ahead?
Thanks, Vivek. So a very slightly different experience from Vivek, while Vivek's been always focused on business development through his career with Oyo, Wheelseye, Chalo, and now with Grip. I started my career in finance as an investment banking analyst with Morgan Stanley. Spent 6 years there. It was a very interesting period of the Indian economy between 2010 to 2016, and got a chance to advise some of the largest unicorns in technology sector today. At the same time, Morgan Stanley played a very pivotal role with SEBI in drafting the REIT regulations, and I was fortunate to be part of that team. In 2016, I started my first entrepreneurial venture as a co-founder of Chalo. Chalo, as some of you may know, is today India's largest private operator of city buses. We deploy our solution on buses like DTC, BMTC, BEST, these city buses that operate for mass transportation and enable a better customer journey as well as higher utilization of these buses. That 4 years gave me a deep understanding of the mobility sector as well as the journey of building a startup. I have leveraged those learnings in my experience with World Bank as a consultant, where I was playing a role in thinking about policy initiatives for Niti Aayog, Ministry of Road Transportation, and a couple of state governments on how to promote public transportation, as well as what can be done to promote electric vehicles. One of the reasons why you see as an investor a lot of deals on mobility on our platform is because both Vivek and I, as a combination of Chalo, Wheelsai, and the World Bank, have tremendous amount of understanding and experience on mobility, as well as electric vehicles. So that's our experience. Um, on the right side of the page, we've also listed down some of our advisors and key investors. Our institutional investors are Anicut Capital and Gameba. We're also fortunate to have support from four extremely distinguished individuals. Some of these names may be familiar to you, like Anupam Mittal and Maninder Gulati. But Siddharth and Mr. Gupta have played a key role in setting up the GRIP platform from a legal perspective, as well as from a credit process perspective. So these are the people we interact with on a weekly basis and get their guidance on in terms of setting up the business.